Welcome to the deep dive. We're here to cut through the noise, zero in on those moments that really shape our world. And today, we're looking at one that, well, undeniably shifted things, a moment where it felt like the world just stopped. We're diving deep into June 22nd, 2025, specifically 5:7 a.m. Not just a date, but the exact moment the U.S. launched this unprecedented precision airstrike deep inside Iran. So our mission in this deep dive, it's to break down exactly what went down, uncover the context, what led to it, and maybe most importantly, explore what this one event could mean for the future. Power, conflict, the whole picture. We really want you to walk away with a crystal clear understanding.
Yeah, and for this deep dive, we're working from a single, very detailed source. It's an account that lays out the timeline, the immediate fallout meticulously. It gives us a pretty rare, precise look into, well, an incredibly high-stakes situation.
Okay, let's get right into it then. Why did this happen? I mean, you had 9 straight days beforehand, right? Israel and Iran trading fire, escalating. The tension was just, well, you could feel it building, almost at a breaking point. So what was the final straw? What pushed it from that exchange to direct American action like this?
Well, looking at the immediate lead-up, it's striking how fast it all ignited. I mean,
Sure.
yes, the rhetoric had been escalating for months, but this 9-day period, this direct fire between Israel and Iran, it it seems to have created a specific window. The source we have points to President Trump making a very clear declaration. He said, Iran must never have a nuclear bomb.
Unequivocal. And that wasn't just talk. It was basically drawing a line in the sand.
A line in the sand,
Yeah.
and then just hours later.
Just hours later, the first American bombs fell. That line was crossed dramatically.
Hours. The
Huh?
speed is just, well, it's hard to wrap your head around. How do you coordinate something like that so precisely across, different weapon systems, huge distances? Absolutely. And that's what really stands out here. The sheer precision, the speed, the execution. It wasn't just about hitting targets. It was how they hit them. Demonstrating this almost next level capability. Let's maybe walk through the timeline minute by minute, because the coordination is, well, remarkable.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so 5:17 a.m., that's the first impact. A bomb hits Fordow, and Fordow is Iran's most protected site, buried deep underground.
Right.
Just 3 minutes past 5:20 a.m. Suddenly, 30 Tomahawk cruise missiles launch. These came from a U.S. submarine out in the Arabian Sea, already heading towards Natanz and Isfahan.
So multiple targets almost simultaneously.
Exactly. Then 5:25 a.m., 5 minutes later, 2 B-2 stealth bombers are over Fordow.
Okay.
They release MOPs, massive ordnance penetrators, the big bunker busters.
Okay.
6 minutes after that, 5:31 a.m., a second wave of bombers hits Natanz, this time with GPS-guided JDAMs. And then by 5:45 a.m., this is the astonishing part, all U.S. aircraft are out of Iranian airspace. The whole mission, from first bomb to exit, just 28 minutes.
28 minutes. It's almost unbelievable for something this big, this complex. So in that lightning strike, what exactly got hit? You mentioned 3 sites, Iran's main nuclear facilities.
Precisely that. The focus was clearly nuclear. First, Fordow. As I said, it's carved under, 250 feet of rock, super protected. So to deal with that, they use those MOPs, the massive ordnance penetrators.
Yeah.
These things aren't just large bombs. They're designed specifically to drill through defenses like that. Rock, concrete, deep down. The idea wasn't just to damage Fordow, it seems, but to actually trigger a collapse, bring the mountain down on top of it, entomb it.
Entomb it. Wow. Okay. And then Natanz. That's often called the heart of their enrichment program.
Natanz, yeah. The source describes it pretty bluntly. Reduced to rubble. And the third site is Isfahan. That's a key uranium conversion plant. Post-strike satellite images apparently showed it burning for hours. So the destruction across all 3, it points to very specific, very powerful weapons.
Which brings us to the tech. The advanced U.S. weapons that made this possible. I mean, achieving this kind of destruction so fast from so far away.
Right. The weapons tech is key here. Those GBU-57 IB MOPs we talked about for Fordow,
Yeah.
they pack 30,000 pounds. 30,000. Think about the weight of a loaded school bus. But designed to penetrate hundreds of feet of rock, that's a unique capability against buried targets. Then you have the Tomahawks, cruise missiles, launched from submarines. They can fly over 1,000 miles to hit a specific point. That means the sub could be way out, safe distance, minimizing risk. It's that standoff capability.
Right, launching from safety. And the JDAMs, you mentioned those hit Natanz.
JDAMs, yeah. Joint Direct Attack Munitions. They're basically standard bombs made smart with GPS guidance kits. We're talking meter-level accuracy. So you can hit a specific building, even a specific part of a building, not just the general area. Maximum effect on key infrastructure.
Okay, so MOPs, Tomahawks, JDAMs, but there's another piece, isn't there? How did they get past Iran's air defenses?
Ah, yes. Maybe the most critical element, the unsung hero, you could say, electronic warfare jets. Specifically, the source mentions EA-18G Growlers. Crucially, they didn't just, overwhelm the radars. They jammed them before the strike even began.
Right.
Created this kind of electronic silence, a bubble